part of taking that next step because you're not going to sneak up on anybody. People are going to prepare for you. They're going to be ready for the things that you did well. That's why you have to continue and improve those things. So our guys are learning that now. We're learning that together. And we're looking forward to the challenge of making that happen.
I know we're going to talk to Tarheeb today. We've been talking about Tarheeb for years now, but it seems like this is really going to potentially be his big year. Obviously, what do you think he could bring to the table specifically this season compared to what he's done?
Yeah, Tarheeb has really stepped in here since we got back after the bowl game and taking the approach of really being a pro. And that's, to me, a smart thing to do. If you want to be a pro at the next level and doing the things like a pro would do, it's smart for him to do right now. Getting his body in condition, getting the right rest at night, being a leader to the younger players, and just seeing things before it happens. That's what veterans do. And he's not being complacent in what he sees around him every day. He's really focusing on taking it and being at the highest standard that he can possibly be. And we're going to push him to do it and support him in every way.
I want to ask about Jerrell Chauncey. It seems like he might be a little under the radar going to the NFL. Guy who was able to contribute, local guys was able to contribute a few guys in a lot of ways last year. What do you think about his chances and what he can bring at the next level?
Chauncey can bring a lot of physicality, explosive edge setter. He has great pass rush instincts, great person, he's a great locker room guy, hell of a teammate. I hated to see him go, but at the same time, we're excited for his future and what looks ahead for him, lies ahead for him.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Coach, just kind of building off Chami, just with the defensive line as well, just having to replace all three starters. I guess, what do you feel like maybe, I don't know, outside linebackers isn't under your jurisdiction particularly, but just how do you feel like about the front seven as a whole going into the spring?
Yeah, it's development. We for reasons like this, we try to play a lot of guys, which we've been able to do. One, stay fresh in games late in this league, with it being so physical week in, week out. And then two, it gives you an opportunity to prepare guys that have kind of done it a little bit before.
Yeah.
Maybe not at the level that they're capable of, but they've been given opportunities and responded well. So we're looking forward to watching their maturation and seeing them improve in that term. And that's what makes it exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And two of those guys, Tommy A and Tyzay Johnson, both of those guys have played a lot and very likely step into impact roles. And then Jordan Phillips, I know he's a guy, he hasn't officially put the pads on yet, but a lot of the feedback through the offseason has been really positive on him. How much do you lean on those two veterans that have kind of been here, and then Phillips? What?
We definitely going to lean on Tyzay and Tommy. Those guys have been around the longest, along with Isaac Bunyan. They understand what the standard is, what the expectations are, and they have to be the leaders. They got to lead vocally, lead by example, and we should be in position to lean on them since they've been here for so long,
Yeah.
and have done a good job. So it's their turn now.
Gotcha. And just kind of last question. You got a chance to complete your first season as defensive coordinator, and kind of going into year two now. Obviously, you knew the personnel, you know the system, you know the scheme and whatnot. But do you feel like, just having gone through it that first season, like you say, okay, I'm going into the spring and I'm doing X, Y, and Z differently, or you approach things any different?
Yeah, different from the standpoint of what didn't work, changing it, what did work, improving it, and I think that to me is the best approach you can take with everything. Also, knowing and understanding our players a little better, and really putting them in position for them to be successful, and just expounding on the little things, the details, and creating the right habits day in, day out.
Cool. Gotcha.